listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Jason Myers is the kickoff for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Southern California. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden, the second. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up the first
offensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
But that's good for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go, let's go. Ready? Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
And the Chargers, first down.
59.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there. And now it's 3rd and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Now Herbert again. And he'll take it on in. McConkey. Touchdown, LA. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And across the 20, marks the 22-yard line.
Come on.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the gun, it's Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
A gain of 14. And the Seahawks first down.
Alert!
They're going to motion the tight end over here. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
18 left, back 60.
They go play action now with Milrow. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third, they need 8. They bring the tight end in motion. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Warriors 70. Let's go. Mikey, grab 60, grab 60.
Tight end motioning left. On 3rd down, Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chargers will take over possession here at the 44.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Run. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Icky Manwari is there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go, let's go. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8 yards.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion. 380. Hey, easy. 180.
To throw is Herbert. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
This one complete, right side. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
59.
Herbert to the air again. Exiting the pocket right. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Crowd right. Set. Hey, ram. Ready.
Herbert now on 1st down. Downfield has Constant. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Hampton. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
12. Let's go.
Throwing, Herbert. That one complete to McConkey.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Set.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy.
And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. When you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for offense.
That's number 40 on the season for him.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of the fumble. We'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Now it's Milrow.
At the 10-yard line.
Get this complete to Horton. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up as the 25-yard line.
17 yards.
They picked up 17 through the air. 1st down, Seattle.
19 Lions. Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Chapter 60. Warriors 70.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. That's taken in by Horton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 34-yard line.
To the air, it's Milrow. throw, taken in. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds and he stopped the clock as well.
9 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Cut 19. Ready?
They'll send a man in motion left. They'll go play action with Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Again, it's Milroe. Going for it all. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cam Hart.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. That is a big play for LA. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Delta, hut. Home troops right. Let's go. 59.
Herbert now on first down. A throw on the move is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. He'll take this down to the 2-yard line, and they are in business. First and goal coming up.
15 more yards. That's another Chargers.
Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Carrier. Brought down just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And Chargers down one more as they extend their second quarter lead. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
50, grab 60, hunt 70, hut.
On first down, it's Milrose. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Seahawks.
Now Milrose on first down. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set. 380. What is it?
Hampton trying to work inside. And he shows off his strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
So from the 37, here's second and 2.
Kappa. 5-9, 5-9. Go.
Another run here with Hampton. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up third and 1.
Shotgun now for Herbert. This one intercepted.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Now he'll air one out. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
He's going to take a shot down the field.
Well, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Big Ed Oliver in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. From the gun, it's Herbert. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here comes Hampton on the toss right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running
to the goal line and in. Justin, a down Charger. Tucker for the point out. It's up and good. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The tight end going in motion to the left. Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. He's going to look downfield once again. And the Chargers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Milrow's pass intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Ready, set. Grab, set. Ready, right.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Marion Hampton was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, go.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, LA.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
12. Set.
Throwing now is Herbert. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Whitney Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Is good.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that,
The Seahawks take
beats the 6.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On play action, Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow, and that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Get your money up.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Set. What is it?
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Reek Dillon brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go again with Hampton. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2.
Here's 3rd and 7.
And 7.
Set. Hey, Ray. Reel it.
To throw is Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and For this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Milrow from his own end zone. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Seattle.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Milrow going to throw it again. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught! And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 37 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Okay, ready? 19 tight. 19. Here we go. Set. Control 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Man in motion, heading left.
Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. To the air, it's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Dragon 60.
Milrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. They send a receiver in motion left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. That brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers are going to have it just past their 25.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
380.
On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
3-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the ground, Hampton. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Set. 380. Straight out. 380. Straight out. Set.
On the toss, it's Hampton. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. Putting the tight end in motion. On play action, here's Darnold. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. A handoff, and this is by down. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
Line. Set.
He'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, here's Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Down at the 23-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This is 3rd and 6.
Set. 380. Run. What is it?
A run. This is Hampton. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a 1st down picked up on the ground. 1st and 10.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Hampton. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Delta. Set.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about